can see my name in lights. Spark from the heart and it shines so bright. Yeah.
Las Vegas, what's happening? It's 98.5 KLUC. My name is AD. Today we have a very special guest in the building. Some you may call him Coach Seagears, some may call him Jermaine, some may call him Coach J. That's what I call him. But we all know him as Mr. Work or Don't Eat. What's going on, brother? How you doing?
I'm doing great, man. Thank you, AD. I'm blessed, highly favored, full of energy. I'm excited to be here. 702. What it do, baby? Work or don't eat. Go get that plate.
Yeah, so I want to start from the very beginning. First of all, I appreciate you stopping through. I appreciate your time.
Yeah.
I want to start at the very beginning. You're originally from Maryland, that area.
301.
You went to play ball in Texas, and then you made your way out to Vegas somehow, somewhere or another. Explain the journey for the people.
Man, I'm blessed to Maryland, 301, Silver Spring, Maryland, where I'm born and raised. Blessed to love the game of basketball. It's helped me get education and catapult me to Texas. Pan American, where I played Division I basketball at University of Texas. Pan American, go Bronx. I also played junior college basketball at junior college in Arizona, Chandler Gilbert Community College.
Okay.
So I've been blessed to travel a little bit. Played Team USA under 20 in France. That was an amazing experience as well. Played Morocco, Spain, Netherlands, China. I was hooping. International, baby. So basketball has helped me travel the world and become more of a worldwide traveler. You know? So I'm blessed, man, and I'm here in Vegas.
And what brought you to Vegas? How'd you, like, in your journey, in your ways, how'd you get to Vegas?
My brother, actually, Jerome Seagears, he actually played at UNLV his senior year. He transferred from Rutgers. And I said, you know what? As a big brother, I want to support him on that journey. While he was in his earlier years in college, I was in college playing, so I never got to see him play. So I said, you know what? I want to come out there and support you, bro. Slept on the couch in his dorm rooms, but I got out here.
That's real.
Got a flight, came out here, and I just been able to get in the community and just start doing motivational speaking. So that's how I got here.
And so that's how I got hip to you, was through the Vegas community, through Coach Henry at Durango.
Yes.
The kid, matter of fact, let me tell the story real quick.
Cool,
so
go ahead.
Durango High School, this is 2 years ago, they came into the eight most wanted countdown. It's a feature on my show. And they're all saying WODE, WODE, WODE. In my head, I'm like, WODE, man, what is this, New Orleans, like, you know, early 2000s? I'm like, yeah.
Right.
Y'all know what this is. Y'all don't even know what y'all saying. They're like, no, work or don't eat. It's an acronym. It's what WODE is.
Lifestyle.
And that was my first introduction. Little did I know I was going to end up meeting you,
and
the energy was going to be crazy.
Crazy.
So did you develop WODE when you got to Vegas? Was it already ingrained somewhere else? How did this come about?
It was already in my spirit deep when I was back home after I graduated college from University of Texas Pan American. I went home, and I was getting ready to speak at a local event for a high school team, a college team. And I prayed about it. I was like, man, I really want to inspire people. I really want to uplift people's spirits. I want to be a motivational speaker. I want people to feel good after I share that word with them. So I was on Twitter one day. I prayed about it. I was like, God, man, give me a word. Give me a vision.
Right.
So I looked on Twitter at my homeboy, and his profile had 2 Thessalonians 3:10. So I'm like, let me just check it out. So I read it. It was like, if any man is not willing to put that work in, let him not eat. And I was like, ooh. Before Young M.A., I was like, ooh. I'm telling you, so I went to that speaking event. I was like, I'm going to blaze them just off that scripture and share my testimony.
Was the pun intended right there with the Blazers?
Yeah.
Sorry.
No. So what I did was I went to my speaking opportunity. I put that scripture on the board. I had my mom, my grands, and my mom's husband with us. We prayed, and I went in there and blazed it straight off testimonial, straight off just hunger, relentless attitude to inspire these young guys on and off the basketball court.
Jeez, and that's how it started.
Yeah, it was like 2012, 2013. It was way back, man.
And now it's just growing into this.
Yeah.
This huge thing.
I didn't know it was going to happen like this, though. I didn't know.
Not at all.
I prayed about it like you know, something to inspire people, be motivated.
Right.
And then once I got that work or don't eat mantra, lifestyle in my spirit, I went and started training kids in the community, like Little Billy. And I started training Little Billy, and I was like, Little Billy, if you don't put that work in, you won't eat. And he like, ooh, coach, that was good. Like, you motivate my spirit. I said, man, put that work in. Go get that plate. If you don't put that work in, you won't eat. Work or don't eat. And at that point in time, I was still raw with it.
Right.
So I'm motivating people, right? Through the motivational speaking, I'm training kids, give them that work or don't eat. And now I'm like, man, what else can I do? Let me rep the brand. Let me put a shirt on. So work or don't eat was created through a scripture, through a motivation, through a prayer.
Wow.
in my spirit to this day. Let's get it.
And so in that short amount of time,
Yeah.
a lot of the city is feeling it.
Feeling it.
We saw shirts on somebody you didn't even know.
Didn't even know.
So it's wild to me.
Blessings.
Now this past fall, this was when I actually met you.
Yeah.
It was 2016, I guess. Somehow I got involved with the WODE Pro 80 camp.
Right.
And I was like, man, yeah, of course I'm gonna do this. And I was, you don't know when somebody hits you up, what somebody's asking for. I'm like, I don't know. And I'm supposed to work that weekend.
Yeah.
And I remember coming to the meeting prior to, and I was so inspired by the meeting. I'm like, no, I'm not going to work this weekend. I'm coming to this camp straight up. It's not a question. So I called my boss at the juice spot one time for Vince. I'm like, yo, Vince, I can't come in this weekend.
Be there.
I got to be here. There's a reason I got to be here.
Come on.
And it was by far one of the most fun experiences that I had in a long time.
I appreciate that.
Not to mention, that was the first time I got to really hear you speak at the camp.
Yeah.
You feel it. I'm telling you, like, I'm not just gassing you right now. I've told you this before. First of all, I don't know who you cut your hair, but you had the freshest lineup that day. I was really mad because I didn't get a cut for like 2 weeks. I was being cheap.
I went to Fade Mall. My man Twix, shout out to Twix, Fade Mall barbershops in Vegas, man.
Yeah, you could have been on XXL or the cover of a magazine with the lineup. I'm like, yo, man, this is not right. You're making us look bad out here.
I had to be fresh, man.
But you really feel it. You feel it in your spirit. You feel like it hits you. You know, when you get tingles like in your skin, you get chills. That's what I felt there.
Yeah.
It gets you a little time. Sometimes when you almost tear up, you're like, I really feel it.
Right.
Like that's what I was moved by you.
Bless.
So that was my introduction to you. I appreciate you allowing me to be part of that camp, and especially bring me back for the WODE All-American.
Yeah.
Utility guy, brand ambassador.
Do, man. You're good people.
You're doing a lot. I think you're changing the basketball community here in Vegas, in general, but definitely in Vegas. Obviously, you're innovating. What's the next step now?
Man, first and foremost, AD, man, you trying to get me all choked up in here.
No, I'm just keeping it funky,
emotional, man. You telling me all the things I'm doing. Thank you, Jesus.
Play too much, man.
But ultimately, man, I just want to inspire people. I want people to feel uplift their spirits, like an athlete, a mom, a parent, a coach. I just want to create that culture where I'm being real with young adults and I'm helping them achieve greatness through my motivation, through my training, through my passion. If they see you just being authentic with no filters, they like, man, he's amazing. Like, how could you not, understand where he's coming from with that motivation? So I think the biggest thing for me is to continue to grow this mantra, this lifestyle for people to be impacted by it daily. You see, like Nike has just do it, right?
Right.
Nike got just do it. Under Armour has I will. It's something about that. I will protect this house.
Right.
And then Adidas, like, all dad dream about sports. So they all have a lifestyle, a brand. And we don't want to compare ourselves to them. But WODE is in its own lane of go get that plate. Go get that opportunity. Go get it. And it's so universal that I want people to understand that I'm passionate about getting that to your mind, your spirit, your soul, and get you to follow that passion, whatever it is. And if you don't put that work in, well, you know what happens? You don't eat.
You're not going to eat.
You're not going to eat.
I think, like you just mentioned, it's universal. It can be applied to anything in life. It doesn't. It's not just basketball. It's not just sports. I took it and I applied it to mine. For instance, I shout out to my guy Richie on the camera side. I'm like, I got to stop doing crappy videos. I got to reach out to the real professional and make my joints look nice.
Yeah.
Like, so I think you can apply it to anything. I apply it to radio every day. I'm trying to do interviews. I'm trying to do segments. So go get that plate, like you said.
Come on, go get that plate.
Very universal. Pick up the utensils. Get the
hunger,
food.
heart, and passion. Let's go get it.
Yes. Now taking it another route. This past fall, you were diagnosed with lymphoma cancer.
Yeah, I was.
But your spirits haven't changed.
No, it hasn't.
So I don't want them to, obviously.
No.
But I want to know, how has that impacted you? Like, how was the adjustment like going through this? And so where you're still going through it.
Yeah, ultimately, like, I never want to change my spirit to be negative, to be down, to say, why me? Why not me? I'm a motivational speaker. I'm a sports trainer. I'm an ambassador. I'm an inspirational person that I want people to be inspired by, not the good things that happen to me. What do I do when I go through trials, tribulations? Am I still that same motivational person? Do I still have that hunger, that passion? I tell you to go get that plate and work.
Right.
Now I'm going through a test. So let me use my experiences. Let me use, my mess, as we call it, and show people that I can still come out strong, stronger than ever. So I'm thankful more than ever that I can have a situation in my life that I share with the world, that I'm still pushing. I'm still working. I'm still even more hungry to go get that plate. And my plate is different than the next person. My plate is my health. Right. My plate is to get back on track and crush chemo, to crush cancer. And ultimately, bro, like, I'm blessed. I'm highly favored. I'm thankful. Life could be worse.
Much worse.
So Should I be sad or should I be showing that I'm not a victim, but I'm a victor?
Ooh.
Let's crush this. Work or don't eat. Go get that plate, man.
Say no more on it. Say no more. I would also like to acknowledge that you are I would say you're a marketing guru. When it comes to social media, I don't know how many different WODE pages there are. It's like probably 8,000 straight up.
Yeah, straight like that.
That's not an exaggeration at all.
Yeah,
that way.
Yeah.
But you've also turned your situation with the lymphoma into an uplifting campaign.
Yes.
Hashtag Live for Lymphoma. You got
Yes.
the Instagram page. Explain or talk a little bit about that, please.
So as I'm going through cancer, I'm thinking about in my chemo treatment, how sick I am, the different things I'm faced with, and I'm not the only person going through cancer. I'm not the only person that's faced with the trials and tribulations. A doctor's faced with going to this patient every day. The patient is felt with, I'm in the hospital. The parents or the families are dealing with this. So how can I bring people together to say, hey, we're in this together. Let's live for lymphoma. Let's lift up people battling lymphoma cancer. Let's lift up people that's going through any type of cancer. Most importantly, lymphoma, because I'm going through that. But how can we get people engaged? Right. You know, bring people together. And I say, you know what? It only takes about 7 to 10 seconds to do 7 lifts.
By the way, real quick, and to cut you off, I hate when people say not to cut you off because I'm cutting you off for a reason.
You cut me off.
In the beginning of the campaign, you lifted the couch 7 times, and I'm like, yo, man, sit down, coach. Like, you're not supposed to be lifting, so sit down. I know I talked about this the other day, but but no, so respect. Like, you're not letting nothing hold you back. Nothing. Like, you still lifting, you still going strong.
I'm blessed. I'm strong, man, and I want people to know that through this campaign, I want people to lift cancer patients up in support, man. Really lift them up. Hey, record it, post it, use hashtag Live for Lymphoma. Hey, I'm lifting some water jugs. Hey, I'm lifting, I'm doing 7 push-ups.
Somebody lifted their dog.
Somebody did 7 jump shots. They were shooting jump shots. Splash, splash 7 times. Ugh. Go get that plate.
Oh,
work or don't eat.
Yeah, I'm not mad at it. So you lift 7 times. Explain the lifting 7 times.
So I thought about it. What can we do that can raise awareness via social media? 7 reps equal to 7 days that cancer patients battle this disease, whether they're going through chemo, treatment, resting, vomiting. Let's support them and uplift them by just doing 7 reps for that Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Hey, Live for Lymphoma, man. Like, really use your platform for something positive and show people that, hey, I'm with you on this. I might not be there in that hospital with you. I might not be able to call you every second or see what you're going through, but hey, this list for you.
Right. Feel it. Real quick while we're on, I want to shout out my other friend, and he goes by Coach J as well.
Yeah, okay.
But I know he's my college buddy, and he was going. We talked about this before, but he went through lymphoma cancer through our college career or our collegiate career. And like I told you before, I don't think I was there for him enough. However, he's a very strong individual. He's in Long Island. He's working. He's doing CrossFit. He had the same outlook on life that you are. So I think if you guys can go through that and pull through and still have the crazy positivity that anybody can do, man. There's no reason to wake up with no negative spirits, nothing like that.
None.
So salute to that.
And ultimately, I want to be someone who wakes up, has purpose. Right. Wake up and understand that my life is bigger than just, let me scroll through Instagram. Let me just wake up and just go to a job. No, I want to live every day like it's purposeful. Like, I'm meant to do that. Right. I just want to be great in all that I do. So God's taking me through this trial tribulation to use it to share with people that, hey, tomorrow's not promised. What are you going to do for today? Who will you become? Who will you inspire? Can you spark the brain that can change the world? Like, do something. We don't got 100 million years on Earth, man.
True. I don't want.
You got limited. I don't want to be here for that long either.
Better places.
But what happens is, what you do, the difference you make, what you leave, the impact that what you leave on this earth will last forever. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm about, man. I want to leave work or don't eat here for years, many years after I'm long gone, to know that, hey, I got to get up and put this work in.
Yes, straight up. Straight up. I'm a fan. Well, yo, look, I appreciate you allowing me to be part of the brand. Yeah. WODE All-American.
You are ambassador, man. We're going to get you on board as the ambassador.
I'm trying to work, man. I'm trying to get that plate straight up. That's not a question, man.
Right.
So before we get out of here, because we could go on all day long.
We can do that.
This is a fact. What's your social media, the website? Where can everybody contact you everywhere?
The number one thing you could do is go to the website, workordon'teat.com. And the main Instagram page, Twitter, Facebook, is all work or don't eat. Facebook.com/work or don't eat. Right. Instagram.com/work or don't eat. Twitter.com/work or don't eat. Yes. If they want to follow me, I'm Work or Don't Eat Motivator on all my pages, but I really want them to follow Work or Don't Eat, the brand. And they want to buy some apparel, go to our website. We hungry to inspire the youth. We're hungry to inspire anybody who wants to be motivated, to be trained. we're here, man. We'll travel. We'll travel, motivate you at your school, your office, corporate job. We'll train your kid. What's up? We here.
Well, and one last thing while you say that, you were speaking at UNLV the other day, I believe.
Yes.
What was that? Talk to me about that real quick.
I was speaking at UNLV for a Christ-based athletic club. Okay. So it's for UNLV student athletes who are Christ-based, who love God, who want to come get the word, who want to fellowship, who want to hear some good motivation, some good scriptures, just fellowship, man. It's college students. They come from all different parts of the world, and they want to get that word and get closer to God. So I went there to speak with them about my testimony and how I choose joy as I go through my trials and tribulations versus being negative. Right. And I was just sharing with them that, when you use your joy can be your peace. Your joy can be your hope. Your joy can be motivation. Your joy can be getting closer to God. So I think ultimately, if we choose joy, we're choosing to love ourselves, love God, love our situation, and not hate those things, and that's ultimately what it was. And I'm glad I was able to inspire UNLV student athletes. Shout out to them young rebels. Yeah. Rebel.
Let them know. And as I try to wrap this up, but I keep going. You have one of the fastest first steps that I've seen.
For real?
And a lot of players. And I see a lot of ball. I never coached anything, as you could tell, but I used to play. So your first step is quick. But I think that's a testament to work or don't eat. You try and go get the bag. You try and go get the plate.
You know what, man? As a former student athlete, Division I basketball player, I wasn't the highly recruited player. I wasn't the player who just was talented and can jump out the gym. I had to put work in. I was already doing work or don't eat as a high school kid. I was already doing work or don't eat before it was started because a lot of people know the story unless they come to my speaking events. I was cut my senior year of high school.
Wow.
I was cut. And it was a new coach that came in. I played junior year. I played my sophomore year. But a new coach came in. He was like, look, man, if you want to come talk to me after we're done, after trials, we can do it. I was like, nah, I'm cool. I had too much pride. My mom said, never allow man to control your destiny. God has the ultimate plan. If you want to play Division I basketball, put the work in. So from that point on, I made a decision. I was like, look, I'm going to have a schedule. I worked out before school started, ran 4 miles, hit the weight room, shot jump shots up. I still played basketball, still was active. And you know what, man? I just worked on my game, ridiculous work ethic. And I'm blessed to say that obstacle I was facing in life, it changed my work ethic.
Okay.
Before that, I thought I was LeBron. I thought I was AI. But it humbled me, right? It humbled me to put the work in and don't look for rewards. Just continue to humble yourself, do your work, stay determined, stay disciplined, pray, speak things into existence. And next thing you know, man, I just started being blessed with opportunities. Oh. And now I'm at a point in my life where I'm helping kids put the work in. Don't worry about the results. Don't worry about people, trying to do things that help you. You just focus on your craft, your discipline, your hunger, your determination, your will, and just be humble in that journey. And blessings gonna come, man.
Straight up.
Work or don't eat. Go get that plate, man.
Coach Jermaine Seagears, WODE, work or don't eat. Go get that plate. It's 98.5 KLUC.
Here we go. Come ain't got no roof. Hey, we
right. Yeah, so let the whole world know. Let's go, let's go, let's go.